Hello, nerds. I know what you want. You're looking for the rumors, aren't you? Well, you've probably come to the right place, because that's what this is. This is the Rumor Mill. This is a section cut out of the much longer main episode over on the main channel, youtube.com/generallynerdy. The name of the show is The Week in Nerddom. We talk about all of the news related to nerdiness and pop culture and such. And then at the end of every episode, we talk about the rumors. And so you just found a cheat code and you went straight to the rumors section, which is, you know, all right. So let's just cut to the rumors now, shall we? Rumor Mill. So Rumor Mill, we have confirmation. This is actually a refutation of a rumor that we did not talk about because I think it blew up and then also was refuted by the actor involved, all while I was dealing with the death of my grandma. So Fantastic Four, Mila Kunis was rumored to be playing the Thing. Thingette, I guess, is kind of what people are calling it. And this is kind of a thing in, no pun intended, in the comic books. There was apparently a female Thing, and I don't remember that at all. But apparently it was a thing. I'm going to stop saying Thing now. Mila Kunis has come out recently and said, no, she is not going to be associated with this movie. But she did also say she knows who is. So that's not shooting down the idea of a Thingette, just the fact that Mila Kunis will not be playing it. So there you go. Let's get into new sources for old rumors. We have another Mortal Kombat source coming out for the Johnny Cage situation. This time changing the actor rumored to be playing Johnny Cage to Karl Urban. Oh boy. Also, as part of this same news source talking about the casting of Johnny Cage, they're talking about how BARAKA will join sides with Johnny Cage out of respect. Also, extending even further on this same source, it says that Johnny Cage is going to become the leader of the Earthrealm forces throughout the course of this movie. So we kind of have three rumors here. First up, Karl Urban for Johnny Cage. Possibly. I can kind of see it. Like, he's a pretty good actor. He can pull it off. He's just a little aged out, I think, of the role, but also I can't think of the actor's name who played Scorpion in the first movie, theoretically is aged out of that role as well. So it's a really good source, and honestly, it's a number of really good sources who are saying this, that Karl Urban is circling the drain as far as signing the contract for this, and I have to give it like a 70% likelihood. I don't like that, but that is what it is. The second part of this is BARAKA being a good guy. Oh boy, if that's true. And this one, so wrong. If that's true, we have a lot to worry about for the sequel of one of the more passable video game adaptation movies. We're going to put the BARAKA bit at 50%, and then Johnny Cage becoming the leader of Earthrealm forces. That makes a little bit of sense because that eventually happens in the gaming mythology, so maybe they want to cut a lot of corners to get us there in the movie world so we can catch the movie story up with where they are in the games. Sure, okay, I'll let that one happen. It kind of, yeah, I can see a way to that. We're going to put that at a more probable 75% likely, and that's probably just because story and things. So yeah, that's what we got for Mortal Kombat 2. Oh, and these are the new sources. We don't usually do percentages on new sources. That was a brain fart. I apologize. Fantastic Four, new source for the casting. We've been keeping tabs on this. It's saying that we have Margot Robbie is going to be cast as Sue Storm. This one is like throwing all of the other names out and just going with Margot Robbie. I mean, she's kind of huge right now. Do I see her as Sue Storm? Really, no. She could do a number of things associated with the Fantastic Four, but Sue Storm, not exactly the same image that Margot Robbie carries with her, but, you know, kind of is what it is. Then we have PlayStation 5. Wait. I'm getting lost, I apologize. No, continuing with Fantastic Four, these are technically new sources to other things, but new rumors as well, so we're going to give these ones percentages, is what I'm saying. Antonio Banderas is rumored to be cast as Galactus. We know that Galactus is going to be the big bad for this movie. Antonio Banderas as Galactus. Sure. I don't know, whatever. Whatever, Marvel, do what you're gonna do. You'll be out of business eventually anyway. I like Antonio Banderas, but again, weird casting choice. I'm not gonna come out and say it's a horrible casting choice if this is to be believed, because like we've gone through this path before. We know that they make strange choices that end up working out in the end. See Hugh Jackman. It's not a Marvel casting, but see Michael Keaton. Other things like that have worked out very, very well. So could this be one of those? Sure. Will it be? I don't think so. But rumor for Antonio Banderas, we're going to give that one, it comes from a good source too. We're going to say 60% here, just because I couldn't verify from other sources. So there you go. And then we have one more rumor here. Again, since we know that Galactus is going to be the big bad for the movie, we have rumors saying that his Herold, in fact, is not going to be the Silver Surfer character. The rumored Herold is said to be Terrax, who was the Herold in the comics for a while, and also there is going to be very potentially more than just one Herold, none of which, save for possibly at the end of the movie, are going to be the Silver Surfer. So likelihood here, this one comes from, like, honestly, I think this one even comes from the trades at this point. So it's all but said and done. Will Silver Surfer be in the movie? Probably. Will he be the Herold? Probably by the end of the movie. So in the credit scene or something, I'm sure, post-credit scene. But Terrax as the main Herald of Galactus, yeah, very likely. We're going to say 80% there. That's what we got. Let's move next into Metal Gear Solid 3. Just an expansion on previous rumors that we've been talking about for this game. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, rumored to be a PS5 exclusive, at least for a set amount of time, not exclusive in perpetuity. So that's cool. Video game rumors come from usually amazing sources. This one's one of them, so believe it. It's very likely. Okay, so that leaves only the new rumors, which we have to give the percentages to all of these. So first up, we have Captain America 4. And I say that one, sometimes I just kind of take the notes quickly and can't write all the words. This time, very specifically, I left off the subtitle because that is what this rumor is dealing with. The rumor says that they're not going to be calling it New World Order anymore. There is speculation associated with this from a number of sources, but the rumor, the bare bones of the rumor is just that. They're dropping the subtitle, possibly in favor of a new subtitle, but what that new subtitle is going to be, nobody really knows just yet. The speculation here is kind of the reason why I'm going to give this as high of a likelihood as I'm going to, is that there is going to be a shift in the rights to Hulk movies in the very, very near future. And because the Captain America 4 movie is supposed to be revolving around a number of different Hulks, we have at the very least Bruce Banner Hulk, and we have the Theodore Ross, President Hulk, the Red Hulk. So we at the very least have those two. Very likely going to see She-Hulk, going to see probably Abomination, see a number of different Hulks in here. The speculation goes on to say that they might be looking at a World War Hulk situation, because if they are going to be getting the rights back to do that, then there you go. So, likelihood that they're dropping the subtitle for Captain America, seems pretty likely. We're going to put this one at about a 70% likelihood. It's not the greatest source, but it's a pretty good one, and it's actually coming from 2 or 3 other places as well. So, yeah, 70%. Let's move on. Star Wars, we have 2 rumors here. First up, Dave Filoni. Movie producers reportedly want to include Luke, Leia, and Han in the Dave Filoni movie, the Mandalorian movie, if you will. This seems super freaking likely. There has been other things that have come out recently about the Star Wars situation as it pertains to Luke Skywalker, that kind of lead you to believe that the previous rumor we reported on, not as likely as once thought, as far as Luke Skywalker not being a focal point for Star Wars. Now there's other rumors coming out and saying that actually, in fact, the people who own such things and have the ability to dictate such things actually want Luke to be as a part of many projects. So, and then that the original leaker kind of walked their statement back a little bit, saying that he is going to be involved. He's just not going to be the primary focus for a lot of things. So yeah, it seems very likely that they're pushing this onto Filoni. Now, as far as Leia and Han, I mean, we've seen what they've got done as far as de-aging tech and deep fakes and all that stuff. So yeah, very likely we'll see something to do with that. So Dave Filoni putting Luke, Leia, and Han in his Mando movie, very freaking likely. I'm going to say probably about an 80% chance we will get some sort of cameo from those three characters. As far as who the actors are underneath the digital makeup, that remains to be seen. The other rumor we have here has to do with Damon Lindelof's movie, and the other one that was announced at the Star Wars Celebration, one of the three, that this rumor says that it is going to be featuring OLD Rey training a new generation of Jedi. So this could theoretically kill two birds with one Kathleen Kennedy stone, right? Because Damon Lindelof already is going to do probably something good. I don't know how great he's going to be, because I did watch Watchmen. But yeah, I kind of dig. This is probably a safe way to include Rey in movies going forward, is to kind of age her forward a little bit and give her Padawans, give her a Jedi training school, give her something like that, so that she's still associated but not the focus necessarily. I think that's a good idea. This one comes from a super bad source though. So we're going to give this one a 50% just because I kind of like it. So moving right along, we have more Disney stuff, Disney specifically. First up, in an attempt to, I'm sorry, I take that back. Only one more Disney movie. Let's rephrase. In an attempt to increase the quality of their movies, because they understand that we have not been big fans of their more recent endeavors in the movie realm, they have reportedly set forth better pay for writers, and then this rumor broke just a couple of days before the WGA strike. So maybe it wasn't enough. Very interesting. I don't think it's likely though. I don't think that Disney would acknowledge their poor decision making in such a way. I think there would be other things that they would do first, so I don't know how likely this is. We're going to probably put this one, this is a rough one, because like they're going to have to pay their writers better now, because that's what the strike is all about. So, and also I think this is even less likely because of the way they're dealing with the strike, because they're making producers and showrunners and everybody else that is not a writer associated with certain projects, they're forcing them to continue work on their projects. So no, I don't think this was an accurate rumor at all. We're going to put this one right about 20%, but there's no way we can confirm it, so that sucks. But moving on, Gladiator 2, casting rumor for Gladiator 2. Pedro Pascal apparently is going to be in everything. No, Pedro Pascal just got announced as cast in, I can't even remember now because it's not in the notes, a different movie. So Gladiator 2 that's in production, like late stages of pre-production, or the new movie that he legitimately was just recently announced for. I'm gonna go for the latter there, Dave. Yeah, not likely that Pedro Pascal is gonna be part of Gladiator 2. We're gonna say 35% roughly on this one. And then we have two, hey, I got fingers. 2 Mortal Kombat 12 rumors. Gaming, baby, gaming. Mortal Kombat 12 supposedly is going to be revealed this month at the PlayStation Showcase. Also, second rumor, Peacemaker Also going to be revealed at the PlayStation Showcase this month as far as guest characters are concerned, apparently. Because they're so closely related, that's why we did it that way. But, so, announcing your Mortal Kombat game at the PlayStation Showcase, not a horrible idea. It's no E3. It's no big personalized event. It's no game awards, like all of the other options that they had to do this. But it still seems fairly likely. Gaming rumors, usually pretty good. This is a new source for gaming rumors though, so not tried and true. We're gonna put this one 50-50 because so much could go in either direction. It just doesn't seem fair to kind of give it a tip in one way or the other. As far as Peacemaker goes, being announced as a guest character as part of the game announcement, not bloody likely. We're gonna say 20% for the Peacemaker bit of this. And once again, these were the rumors from the most recent episode of The Week in Nerddom, found over on the main channel, youtube.com/generallynerdy. The name of the show, once again, The Week in Nerddom. Come back next time because we got lots more rumors to debunk or possibly give some credence to or what have you and whatnot. Before we go though, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, probably here.